light. I want to share a cool couple of experiences with you. And this has to do with spiritual warfare and how you are light and the protection that God gives you. Yes, you can pray for it. Absolutely do. But it also comes from when your light shines. I have been through a lot of, I've been on a spiritual path, and I'll just say it. I make no apologies for this. I've got a calling on my life. I'm really waking up to this fact. And as part of that, I've been going through a lot of life experiences, let's call them, that have shown me some incredible things in the spirit world, the beyond the veil. Heavenly things, dark things, everything in between. And there's a reason for that. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but the lessons I'm learning along the way blow my mind, and it's beautiful. And I want to share this with you because I think it will help some of you. We all go through dark times, and there are entities that follow us around and wait for a moment to put a thought into our head to get us spinning into a negative space, and that can have all kind of chaos if we run with it. But when you really let your light shine, and what that means is you stay really connected to Him because He lives in you. He is you. There's no separate you from God. And when you really work on that connection and talk with Him and ask Him or her, hey, what it is that you need, how you're feeling, and you stay prayed up, as it were. And you listen to your heart and your spirit. You do those things that are right for you, that you know that you should be doing for yourself. That's honoring yourself, and it's honoring God. And when those things happen, your spirit elevates. You start to clean up in a way, and you know what I'm talking about. You've all been there, and some of you are certainly there now. Thank God. That light in you starts to shine brighter. It never goes out. It never dims. It's just that the things of the world and worries of the world and stresses of the world cover it up, in essence. And we are called to let that light shine. And if you're listening to this, you are a child of God. Period. In the story. I don't care what your belief system is. He made you, and that means you are a child of God. You're a son of God. You're a daughter of God. The other day I was laying in bed. This comes into the spiritual attack lesson thing. The other day I was laying in bed 2 nights ago. And this has happened to me before, but dark entities, dark energies work with things like spiders and representationally things like roaches and even ants. So there have been times where and you will know that there is a dark entity or some kind of a ghost type spirit around you if the room gets cold, or if you get cold in a bone chilling way that you cannot warm up. And so when this happens, I know that somebody's present with me. Now, dark entities have to announce themselves, and they have to sign their work, basically. And they'll do that by showing things in your environment that are associated with them. The other night, the room got very cold, and it's 100 whatever degrees in Texas, and about the same at night, it feels like. Cold in a way that I couldn't warm up. So I'm under the covers, and I normally sleep on top of the bed, fans on, under the covers, and trying to warm up. And I have my right hand out. It's my left, but it doesn't matter. I have my right hand out, and something drops into my hand, and it's a spider, or it feels like a spider, and then scurries quickly away. Now, this has happened before. Bugs have shown up and been dropped on me, or there was a time where I was in my bed at night on the laptop, and ants kept falling from the sky and dropping onto the screen of my laptop. And these were actual ants. Every time that would happen, I would take it and put it outside. This was, I'm not going to make apologies for this. This is supernatural stuff. And so those are real bugs. This time, this very large, and then this goes hand in hand with a lot of spiritual attack that I'm still under from a situation that doesn't matter. Still experiencing it, though, from some very misguided people. And this spider that dropped into my hand goes scurrying off. And most of this stuff doesn't bother me. That gave me the creeps a little bit, because if you ever have a tarantula crawling across your hand at night, it's unexpected. The difference is that when this bug hit my hand, I looked down at it, and the thorax, well, the end of it, the bulbous part, started to become like translucent. And the legs, there were only legs in the front of this little guy, not on the, not 4 and 4, but just in the front as it was scurrying off. And it's like this spider, this tarantula-like spider, was becoming translucent and almost dissolving before my eyes before it scurried off the bed. Just about an hour ago, I was out for a walk. My phone screen started to go dark. The camera setting for my exposure went from my normal 0.3 or 0.7, a little bit on the overexposed side, to negative 2.0. And my phone just went into chaos. Nothing worked. Couldn't do what I was needing to do. And this is this sort of relationship with electronics and me. And when yours, if you ever experience this, glitching like that, in this instant spiritual attack, I noticed about when that happened, I had this just ick feeling come over me. And that's usually, or that's always a sign as well. The vibration of those darker forces is very low. And it's like when you stand next to a really happy person, you feel that. Or if you stand next to somebody who is mad at the world and hates everybody, you feel that. This is like that turned up, to 100. So really bad negative vibration. And about 30 seconds after that, I saw this thing come in, swoop down, and stopped right about here. When that has happened, it's always some sort of dark color. But this time, the exact same thing happened here as happened with the spider that was dropped from the ceiling. And it's like it burned up. And the same thing with the spider in my hand. My light has been shining brightly lately, and thank God for that. And the angels have been showing this and demonstrating this to me. And people have been telling me that I look younger. I'm 50 years old, and I think that's the case. And I think that, or I will just say this, when that light is really turned on inside of you, and dark things of the world have been released from you, and you're doing those things that honor yourself and your spirit, there is a youthfulness a healing that takes place, and that light will literally makes you appear younger and more youthful. And what it does to your spirit is just amazing. But there are some key verses I want to share. There's one from Daniel that's, those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. Philippians 2:15, then you'll shine among them like stars in the sky. 2 Corinthians 3:18, and we all are being transformed into his image with ever increasing glory. That light and that higher spiritual calling and that brightness of spirit is your natural state, period. It's who you are. But the world says that no, you have to add all these things to you, and you've got to have things to make yourself something, and you've got to look a certain way, and blah, blah. Well, what that does is wind up settling you into the rat race and darkness, and it pulls you away from your true spiritual beauty and your true spiritual nature. And when that light is turned on in you, nothing can touch you. Dark forces will try to come and mess with you, but they can't. They literally will burn up in your presence. And I'm seeing this happen in my real world experience, and it's real. And all of this stuff is very real. Whether you believe it or not, it believes in you. It's just your true nature. It's your God nature. It's your spirit nature. And we're all called to let that light shine. And the way that you do that is to listen to that spirit in you. Do the things that you know are right for you. Do the things that you get little whispers and you say, I should do this thing for this person, or I should make a phone call and encourage this person, or whatever the case may be, or I need rest, or I need healthy food, or I need to stop worrying about certain situations and certain people and what they said, or whatever the case may be, and give that over to God and go live my best life, doing the things that make you happy and joyous in the best way, the healthiest ways. That light that burns inside of you will literally transform the environment around you, the people that come around you. If they're in a dark space, you don't even have to say anything to them. If you're called, go say it and say exactly what you're told to say. Don't add to it. Don't subtract from it. But if you're not, you can just go be in a space and people will naturally be attracted to you and be like, what is going on? It's because that light in you is burning so brightly, it naturally attracts. It makes you magnetic because the nature of things in highest reality is that we are all light, and we're children of light, we're children of God. And like attracts like, and your spirit, our spirit, other people's spirit recognizes that. And so when you're burning brightly, not only does that dark stuff, it can't touch you, but also you help to heal others, and you do it just by being around them. So we live in an amazing world, and it's not the world that the TV or most social media would have us believe. You are a son of God, a daughter of God, and that his light lives in you, and it makes you so powerful, but powerful in the most humble way. And it protects you, and it provides for you, and it gives you the ability to just sit in the grass and be as happy as you could ever be. Why? Because you're eternal, you're infinite, you're powerful, you're provided for, and when you're living truly according to his purpose in you, which is just to be authentically you, that's exactly what happens. And it changes your appearance, it makes you younger. No makeup needed. All right, I hope this helps, and if you need help with this, if you have any questions about it, you just reach out to me. Send me a direct message or whatever, or you know how to find me. All right, I really love you, and keep shining brightly. It's who you are. Okay, bye.